Happy Friday, Ranger Nation. You made it another week, so welcome to the Ranger Week in Review, the show that goes over everything that happened in your world of Power Rangers and Tokusatsu. I am Ranger Liz, and I definitely cannot record in this mask, so there that one goes. I hope you guys have had a great week. Let's kick off Friday, man. We've got Beast Morphers news. I'm going to talk about a lawsuit that kind of involves Power Rangers, but maybe not. In writer news, oh my gosh, you in America right now can pre-order your 01 figure art from America in American dollars with American shipping. It's crazy, and I'm definitely going to have more details about that as well as Ultraman stuff. We got a bunch of stuff for gaming news, so let's go. Kick back, grab your drink. Happy month of Halloween, my friends, because the Ranger Week in Review is starting right now. Hello, thank you for joining me, guys. We're gonna have some fun today. So first off, I forgot last week, again, it was really busy. I didn't wear a costume, and I didn't even realize it until like the day after. Nobody said anything, so thank you. But yeah, I forgot to wear a costume, so boom, rocking a Power Ranger costume, of course, for Halloween. I hope you guys are having fun and enjoying the pumpkins and the spookies, and at least in my neck of the woods, colder weather with lots and lots of rain. That's alright, because next month I'll be in Florida, and everything will feel fine with the world. Before I get too far into the review, though, I do want to let you guys know that this weekend I will be streaming a bunch on Saturday and hopefully Sunday. It is going to depend on my bandwidth. I'm buying the streaming package. I really hope it is available. But I will be streaming a lot, not only on YouTube, but on Twitch as well. I'll have links below if you'd like to go follow me on there. When I'm streaming to Twitch and when I'm doing gaming, I'll be raising money for Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life. So any support on that is great. Thank you very much. I've hit 250 of my $500 goal raising money for Children's Miracle Network this year. Thank you so much to everybody who's checked it out and donated. But the reason I'll be streaming is because I'm going to be at a big LAN event, so I've been preparing for that, preparing for Ranger Stop, preparing for a lot at Extra Life, my 24-hour gaming live stream that's happening between now and Ranger Stop. So yeah, I'm really sorry that content's been a little slow, but I've been fortunately I've been working a lot of stuff behind the scenes, trying to get stuff ready, like computer, just maintenance and stuff that you really don't get a chance to do during the grind of everything. So I'm getting to work on that. Sorry for the ramble. Let's get into the Ranger news. Power Rangers Beast Morphers. We had a new episode last week called Not Tools of the Trade, Real Steel. There we go. It was great. Finally, we had Steel and Nate kind of have like a brothers spat thing going on. Zoe was the Ranger Whisperer. I love that she just started shooting at people to figure out which one was Steel and which one was the bad guy. It was a lot of fun. If you're interested in a review of it, keep in mind this Saturday we're getting a new episode, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But this Saturday, while I am at LAN, I am planning on doing a double feature, a episode review live of not only Real Steel from last week, but I will be doing my review of the new episode that just comes out tomorrow as well. So I'm hoping to just knock both of those out while I'm ready to stream, have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun on Saturday and Sunday, I hope, just interacting with you guys and maybe even getting to work on the channel a bit more. But the episode is going to be called Tuba Triumph after Ravi witnesses a boy being bullied. He kind of takes him under his wing. There was a preview out for that if you would like to go check it out on YouTube. And yeah, normal bat time and normal bat place. New episode of Beast Morphers, and pretty much from now until the foreseeable future, lots of new episodes of Beast Morphers. Two bits of Ranger news in general. One is more of the lawsuit one, and one is I'm going to mention the stuff about Sarah Brown, and I'm going to invite you to read more about it yourself. I'm going to have links to the interview and everything as to for journalistic thing, I have to say, like, the allegations, the things like that. But first, I want to talk about this, this lawsuit, which I feel bad laughing about it as to what's coming up next, but this lawsuit, the X-Men cartoon theme, the composer of it, who's actually dead, I think this lawyer is representing his estate, not his mistake. Ooh, that's a totally different context. Is representing his estate because they are saying that the X-Men animated show that I'm sure a lot of us probably watched when we were kids, at least in some way, shape, or form, or at least played the arcade version and the stylistics of it, It sounds apparently a lot like a show from the 1980s from the Hungarian TV series Linda, which was a comedy thriller that aired from 1984 to 1991 in the former Soviet Union satellite. According to the suit filed, it is, quote, a household name in Hungary, and an entire country could identify the series through its iconic soundtrack. I'll have the link below if you want to go ahead and listen to both of them. It's claiming that the X-Men theme song, quote, is substantially similar to the theme song of Linda. It was the result of unauthorized copying of Vulcan's copyrighted work, with some minor altercations. The subject, the tempo, the harmonization, and the sounding of the instruments is identical. Why am I talking about this in the Power Ranger? Why am I talking about this in the Ranger Week in Review? Because the people that are named in this suit, you know who did the theme and the stuff? And it was Saban and Ron Wasserman. Ron Wasserman. Go, go, Power Rangers. Yeah, that Ron Wasserman is being named in the suit. Now, I can't say one way or the other. Like, I listened to the theme and then I listened to the X-Men one and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but at the time it was very, like, synthy. Like, it seemed to go with the time. Are there similarities? Sure. Is there any way that Ron Wasserman possibly listened to this theme song 12 years earlier? And I have no idea. But that's for the courts to find out. The X-Men series ended 22 years ago, okay? 22 years ago. This guy is suing Marvel, because Marvel and X-Men and everything else, Amazon and Apple, because they both are either streaming or have the show available for purchase. And on the other ones is, of course, Haim Saban, and in that, working with him was Ron Wasserman and Shuki Levy. This, you're going to hear about his name in a bit. This guy at Fort Lauderdale is representing himself. If you want to listen to both, again, please go take a look. Alright guys, the next topic I'm going to talk about is not one for younger Rangers. So if you have anyone, you know, any kids or anyone with you, I would recommend you please skip ahead or pause or make sure they're not listening to this. I'm going to be talking about some allegations of sexual assault and some horrific things, basically, that happened to one of our VR troopers, someone in our Ranger family, Sarah Brown. She had a story, that she didn't post a story, someone was asking her if she was going to go to Ranger Stop, and she had this huge thing as to why she will never attend, and there is a full interview with her, and I will have it. She goes on in painful details about what happened, and that why she's coming forward with everything now. Like, her daughter is old enough. There's a lot of stuff in here, so if you want to go ahead and listen to the entire thing, please go check them out. I will have the link to it below. And these are her words. No, I don't support creators Haim Saban, Shuki Levy, or anyone who won't speak up and out about their abuse from their executives and companies. Shuki Levy assaulted me when I was 20 years old, again when I was 24 or 25 years old, in front of Bill Clinton and Haim Saban, and again when I was 26 years old. He also threatened my life, and within 48 hours after his threat, I was jumping from a burning apartment he owned. Saban and his wife Cheryl were complicit in Shuki Levy's abuse and lies, and the company Saban Entertainment was an awful place to work. Shuki spit in my face and vowed to, quote, take away everything I loved one by one, end quote. This is why I'm no longer acting, just atrocious. I ask my friends and supporters to hashtag boycott Saban, boycott Power Rangers, and boycott Shuki Levy. I don't know how to cover this, guys. I really don't. I had someone actually ask me why I hadn't posted a video about it yet, less than 24 hours after this information came out, and I'm still processing it. Okay, hashtag me too. Some things you just don't want to talk about, and I haven't really talked about it. I talked about it on my Twitter, but I haven't talked about it on the channel, and if you'd like more information, I'm going to have a lot of resources below, and I'm so sorry this happened to you, Sarah. And I mean, we've heard a lot of stuff about how shitty of a company they were, right? And how they treated people, but never this. Never this. I implore all of you, if you'd like to have more information, please go check out some links. But that's about all I'm going to say right now about it. So I'm going to take a drink, and I'm going to put on a happy face, and we're going to continue with the news. Here we go. Late Wednesday night, we had an interesting tweet come out from Kyle Higgins. Kyle Higgins, you know of as the creator and everything of Shattered Grid and the Coinless and all of this, the writer of Mighty Morphin. Quote, with absolutely no insider knowledge, I'd be really surprised if that ever happens. We're talking about a live action show. Although we did come pretty close during the Saban era with a really cool live action Coinless series. C'est la vie. I'm sorry, a live action Coinless series. I don't care what you put that on. You put it on Prime, you put it on Hulu, you put it on, I'm already subscribed to most of them anyway. I would watch that in a heartbeat. And that's it? That's all we get? We came pretty close? How close was pretty close? Like, were there contracts? Did something go amiss? Did you have a Kickstarter nobody knew about? You raised $200? No, I'm sorry. How did this happen? Why didn't it happen? And Mr. Kyle Higgins, he's moving on, man. He's like doing movies and stuff now or something, and he's going on to some crazy amazing things. Oh my god, I would have loved to have seen a Coinless series. And please give this video a thumbs up if you agree about joining a Coinless series. My Velcro, I'm already getting some snags in this. Hey Disguise, how do you get some snags out of your costumes? But speaking of comics, let's go ahead and move on to some comic news. This week, Go-Go Power Rangers number 24 has been released. It shows everything through the lenses of Bulk and Skull, who are competing with a rival Ranger channel. I can't, so I haven't gotten to pick it up yet. I'm super behind on comics. I haven't been in the comic book store in like 3 weeks. Really behind, but I can't wait to get this one picked up just for all of that. I've seen like the different Ranger channels names, and I was like, I thought about that. And anyone who makes content about Power Rangers, you gotta be watching it going, I don't know if any of them are Ranger we can review. If you've read it already, let me know. But there's a few of them, and I was like, I wonder how many times they had to Google search, like, Ranger names, like, of shows and actual, you know, content being created to make sure they didn't. And now, everybody going forward is going to be like, oh, if I want to make a Ranger show, you're going to have to... Woof. I'm so glad I already got my channel name. I'm glad with that. What else came out this week? The Psychopath. It came out this week for local comic book stores. If you get your stuff like off of Amazon or you're ordering stuff online, that's going to be coming out for you next week. But if you want to go check out local comic shop locator or something.com, find your local comic shop and go ahead and pick it up. I am planning on picking it up, but as of right now, I am not planning on doing any review of it. I simply just want to get it, read it for my own enjoyment, and put it in my collection. What else in comic news? Oh, Mega Rangers. Those guys rocking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers right now. They actually have some Zords, and they have been revealed. New York Comic Con 2019. I really thought I was going to have a lot more to talk about New York Comic Con, but I sadly don't. But Boom Studios revealed the looks for the Omega Ranger Zords. These things are going to debut in Mighty Morphin 44, which is going to be coming out this month on October 30th, the day before Halloween. I should talk about schedule. Stay tuned until the very end, and even if you don't like Toku News, skip ahead to the very, very end, because I'm going to kind of talk about my schedule and stuff going forward over the next few weeks. Might be helpful for you to know when you're going to be catching live streams and stuff like that. In gaming news this week, here's the great Kickstarter is in Henshin, the Sentai RPG with all the bells and whistles. That has also ended. We did get one new character, though, for Legacy Wars. That dropped, I think, Friday. It is Blue Centurion. And they did a thing with his launch, I guess, fighting off the United Alliance of Evil. There was a big challenge. They went ahead and they tweeted out later where some of you couldn't complete the Robo Racer missions due to some issues. As a result, we're working on a game update to address this ASAP. We will rerun the full mission set this weekend with ample time to complete them. Thank you for your patience. So if you are a Legacy Wars player and you missed out, be sure to log on this weekend and you get another chance at completing that mission. Not a lot of merch news this week, although I did personally finally get the Silver Gold Ranger and Evox. Finally found all of those at my local Walmart, so all of them got bought immediately. In convention news, though, we definitely have some stuff again. 1 month until Ranger Stop. I am so hyped to be going. I can't wait. They announced an amazing guest this week, Nick Sampson, who played Chip, the yellow Mystic Force Ranger. That is right, we have 4 Mystic Force Rangers going to be there. I cannot wait to hear these Mystic Force panels. It's a show, I'm probably going to watch a few episodes before I go. It really is. Give it another watch. I enjoyed it. I kind of went into it thinking it was going to be really bad, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is totally, I mean, this is par for the course. This is Power Rangers. Like, no, this is good. Got some few laughs out of it. Liked the storyline. It gave me Udana, who clearly is boss. Oh, and he actually also voiced Operation Overdrive Sentinel Knight. Hey, so there we go. Right now, there are tickets 15% off for Ranger Stop. No code or anything needed if you want to go check it out. They're also saying there's only a handful of Platinum VIP tickets left. If you want to get in on those, please act quickly. And then just throwing it also out there, they do Ranger Stop and Pop in Atlanta, and right now they have a free weekend pass when you purchase a weekend pass deal going on. From the classic Power Rangers to the brand new Power Rangers and lots of Disney love in between, be there at Ranger Stop 2019. I will see you there, and of course I'm bringing this thing right here with me. I'm going to be bringing you all of the content that I possibly can, and I can't wait to bring you guys something I've wanted. This is their 7th year. I've wanted to go for 7 years. My first year. I'm so excited, guys, and I can't wait to bring it to you. And with that, I bid Ranger news adieu. Let's talk some Toku. Wasn't that bad. We gotta start Toku news with Rider news, and with Rider comes 010101010101. Does anyone else do that? I can't not listen to the theme. What are we getting with 01? We're getting figure art. I know. You're like, but Liz, everybody gets figure arts. Even Kiva got a figure art. He did. But now we get one for 01, and guess what makes me so freaking happy about it? It's not just that we're getting one, and that's fine, and let me give you the information about that one. He's actually only going to be 3,000 yen. Pre-orders are available right now. It is currently scheduled to come out February of 2020. 3,000 yen. No accessories, though. He has an optional part of a hand, so he has, I guess, probably, what, one extra hand per arm or so. So, not much, but it is only 3,000 yen if you want to get in on it. However, for a lot of you going, that's nice, you always say get in on it, but it's like 3,000 yen, I don't have a middleman, I have blah, 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 and I want it. I want that figure. Guess how you're going to get it? Bluefin! Yeah, Bluefin! Those rockin' guys and gals, I'm sure, who helped hook me up with my Kiva figure art when I was down and out, and I just needed a Fanguire friend. They helped me out. And so now I'm going to help them out because I already bought this. Because Bluefin has the Kamen Rider 01 SH figure art for pre-order on their website. Why am I freaking out about this, guys? It's a $6 flat shipping. It's $35 US with a $6 flat rate shipping. And it's all in the US. There's no, I have to try, you know, what's the yen to dollar conversion. There's not, well, I gotta try to get a middleman, or I've gotta, let's, you know, wait until I get in for my order to try to have it shipped over from Japan. Guys, Bluefin's bringing it to us. And if this, I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we were seeing all of those Kamen Rider polls and stuff, and I was like, something's gotta be coming, something's gotta be coming. Is this the first break in the dam and we could get a floodgate open? I don't know, but I want to know. Bluefin, just tell me. I mean, like, just tell me. It's cool. I won't tell anyone, just like the 1,000 people who watch my show, which is slightly generous. Some weeks are closer to about 800. I'm sorry, Canadians. This is like my slight payback for the Canada! But I'm sorry, Canadians. It actually is not shipping to the UK or Canada or anywhere but America. But guys, it's at least the first step, and I'll take it, man. I will take this first step. I have to show them support. I have to show them, and you know Japan's watching, and I want to show Japan that, yes, there are Rider fans here in the States who maybe don't have the opportunities to purchase stuff over from Japan, and this is an amazing opportunity to please be able to support this brand and going forward, and I can't wait to see if they can bring us anything else. Let's move into some other 01 releases, also coming in February of 2020 for only 7,700 yen. Premium Bandai DX01 Zetsume Riser has been shown. It's going to include 2 sets of the keys that can create the Mammoth and Dodo. Dodos are extinct. Why would... Well, I guess Mammoths are extinct also. So, whatever. That's on you. robots, dinosaurs, it's fine. Because mammoths are totally dinosaurs. Right, Zordon? Right, Zordon? Yes. This next thing, though, I gotta say, this is really cool, and I wish I'd probably get this one. So these are gonna be the Rider Kick Figures Hybrid Rise figures, because I'm sure you're already seeing this and you're like, well, wait a second, this is a little bit, what's going on? Unlike all the previously released Rider Kicks figures, right, this item will have the gimmick of allowing you to swap parts and transform Zero One into his various forms. It's going to come with the base body and parts for Rising Hopper, Flying Falcon, Biting Shark, Flaming Tiger, and Freezing Bear. 4,300 yen, November release. If you are a fan, if you like swapping and putting in the stuff, I know like with Build, I thought they had like those Mecha figure ones. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but I love the fact it's like paper dolls for boys over in Japan, right? Girls, nobody uses paper dolls anymore. Everybody just uses beauty salon apps as children and taking care of pets in a pet salon. And my God, I've had to block so many stupid apps for my daughter. Seriously. Can I give you a little random thing? I don't know what my future is going to be on YouTube after all of this. Changes and stuff to children's content. I mean, I'm not going to change anything. My change is, I wonder if I'm going to make enough to maybe get a paycheck every 2 or 3 months, and maybe now it's going to turn into like 6 or 7 months. But I'm going to throw out as a mom, or I should just say, as a person who takes care of children, I kept seeing for a week Wu-Tang Clan movie commercials. I'm trying to watch educational videos for 2-year-olds, and they're showing me Wu-Tang Clan ads. This is why there needs to be a change, guys. Because for that 15 seconds where I can't skip it, when mommy's trying to do the freaking dishes, and I'm like, look, you can watch the Wiggles, you can dance, this is great, I just gotta, I gotta knock out these dishes, I gotta start chopping up stuff for dinner tonight. Look, it's just stupid, and I wish they could have found a solution better than potentially stripping away revenue from so many content creators that I love, but this is what it is, and we're gonna have to move forward, and once I find out more if it's gonna affect my channel at all, I will let you know. I'm sure toy reviews, not that I do a lot of toy reviews, but I'm sure those things are gonna get buried. I mean, I've never made enough off of a toy review to ever pay for the toy I'm actually reviewing, but for other people who are really big, this is gonna be a really, really big problem. And yes, that was random, but sorry. If you want to see just everything that's coming out in the month of October, Tokusatsu Network has their monthly toy roundup, so go ahead and check it out. It has release dates, prices, specs, pictures, everything you want to know that's coming out in the month of November. So we'll give Tokusatsu Network a look. Moving on to some other Rider news, in the Rider Kicked Figures Legend Rider series, Kamen Rider Excel has some official images out for it. He's coming out on October 26th for 2,500 yen. He comes with an engine blade and a set of interchangeable hands. Nothing really in Ryusoger. Sorry guys, I can't even tell you what's going on in the show right now. I am really behind on everything. I'm sure all of you are stunned. Let's go to Ultraman news. Ultra Action figure for the Ultraman Taiga Tri-Sterum has had some official images revealed. The figure's going to cost 2,000 yen and is scheduled for an early November release. It's going to have 17 points of articulation, allowing you to reproduce all of the poses and the funness of him. So there you go. Again, 2,000 yen, early November release. And some other figure news for Ultraman. We got some official images for the 1/12 Ultraman suit Tiga in the figurized standard form. This guy's going to be 5,200 yen. Again, it is a model kit set for a February of 2020 release. The model kit is actually going to be including an original weapon as well, the Zephirion Spear. It's an original weapon and is molded with clear parts and comes with an LED unit that can fit in the chest. It also is going to have effect parts, figurized effect, base, foil sticker, and marking seal. Again, 5,200 yen, February release. And the last little bit of stuff, if you're still watching, or if you're still watching, only one that I think has came out, the Ultra Galaxy fight. This is Ultraman Orb, has had the trailer revealed for it. Again, English, Japanese, a whole bunch of stuff. I watched the one and I enjoyed it, and I haven't gotten a chance to see if any of the other ones have been released yet. But if you've watched them, I'd like to know what you thought. It was a little 5 minutes of just action, and I kind of thought it was fun. Coming up on the channel, sneaking in, thank you to my Patreons for helping me make this video and all videos possible. Kaboom, $5 and above tiers, you get your name on every Ranger Week in review, and I greatly appreciate it. Coming in the future, towards the channel, I was kind of looking, the next few Ranger Weekend reviews should all be normal. However, I am not 100% sure what's going to happen the week of Halloween. See, Halloween is on a Thursday, and where I'm from, Halloween night is when you go trick-or-treating. It's also where I live next door to my aunt and uncle by marriage, and they're friends, so I actually got planted into an amazing place where I live, where I already know people, and they're having a party on Halloween, as they normally do. So I'm not going to be able to record on Thursday or edit on Thursday, which you would say, Liz, then do it live on Friday. Here's the problem. I'm going to be doing a probably 24-hour live stream starting on Saturday, and the last thing I want to do is have to prep and do a live stream for 3 hours on Friday night when I'm going to be sitting at my computer streaming for 24 hours the very next day. Which is leaving me with a few options. One, do the Ranger Weekend review on Halloween-ish, maybe live at 5 or something to see what I can't do, like on Thursday, or I'm thinking I might actually try to record on Wednesday and just have the review be a day short of news, record it Wednesday, and maybe try to post it on Thursday on Halloween, or hold off on it until Friday. I'm not really sure. But there's a few options going on that weekend, November 2nd. I'm going to be streaming, of course, for Extra Life, raising money for Children's Miracle Network. It all goes for the kids. It's a great cause, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. Thank you guys so much. Again, I'm at $250 so far raised for my $500 goal. But of course, I'd love to raise more than $500. Everything goes straight to St. Louis Children's Hospital. They are, these guys, these children's hospitals are the Toku of the world. Their purpose is to protect the lives, smiles, and hearts of all the children on Earth. And like anyone truly in Toku, I want to do everything I can to help with that cause. The weekend after that is Ranger Stop, so I am not sure what's going to be happening for Ranger Stop as far as the Ranger Weekend review is concerned. Much like PMC, I might just not have one because I'm going to be crazy. The only way a Ranger Weekend review would happen during Ranger Stop is if for some reason I would just from my phone try to do a Ranger Weekend review live or something silly while I'm there. So don't expect too much the week of Ranger Stop. Just stay tuned to all my social medias and I'll be updating you on everything as I go. And that was a while. So guys, I'm gonna let you go here. I hope you have a fan-freaking-tastic weekend. Ranger Nation, enjoy the fall, enjoy the happiness, eat some pumpkin spice shit, and I will see you later. Toodles! It's always Florida. It's always Florida. And I live in Missouri. We got some stuff. In the other part of my state, we have Missouri. There's some weird stuff that happens in Missouri. Okay, I live in Missouri, which is the east side of the state. No offense to Larry or anyone from the other side of the state. Shout out to my Kansas City. I know there's a few of you out there. Shout out to you Kansas City folks right here. I don't know where we were going with this. Florida man, right.